There are some huge changes to the YouTube monetization policy and how creators get paid from YouTube AdSense. So today we're going to talk about the latest news update for YouTube monetization, and we're going to cover a few updates that happened in late 2020 that you might have missed, and then move into the updates for 2021. And just so we know, the first update for 2021 that we do have to talk about is that YouTube is going to automatically be placing post-roll ads as the default for videos that are eligible for monetization and are over 10 minutes long. Now, if you're not familiar with how YouTube monetization typically works, and there have been some major changes, then usually you have the ability to place ads at the beginning of your video once your videos are eligible for monetization, regardless of video length. However, once you have other longer video lengths and you're monetized, you can put additional ad placements in your videos. The rule used to be that you could do mid-roll and post-roll ads on videos that are over 10 minutes long. Recently in 2020, however, YouTube updated the monetization policy, allowing mid-roll ads to be placed on videos that are 8 minutes long. So if it's 8 minutes or longer, you can place a mid-roll ad. This was an update that we actually covered here on the channel last year. There have been some other less fun changes to YouTube monetization that the community was not happy about regarding a few things. If you are interested in what happened with that video and why everyone was upset, I'm going to link to it here in the info card in the description down below. But we kind of need to move on to post-roll ads. Post-roll ads happen at the end of a YouTube video, and you can turn those on, you can place those manually. Now, this is going to happen by default automatically to all of your existing videos that are over 10 minutes long, which means videos in your back catalog, videos you made weeks or even months ago, are going to have an ad at the end of the video, the very end of the video. Now, this is good news for a lot of creators, but there's also something I have to warn you about. The good news is this means that creators are likely to get paid more for everybody that makes it to the end of a video, or someone has a video going on in the background and it's in autoplay mode, you're going to get a monetized view likely on the end of that video. However, there are some creators who either have chosen to not place ads at the end of their video for a specific reason, or they're more interested in handing people off to another video to watch on their channel or in their playlist. And so viewer experience is something I've talked a lot about when it comes to growing your YouTube channel, increasing average view duration, watch time, all the things that help you grow and help you with the YouTube algorithm. Done a lot of videos talking about this, and so when an ad interrupts that viewer experience, it could make somebody decide to stop watching a video, click off, or it could be that the ad ends up changing the viewer's mood. And so this is why creators like to control the experience of where an ad is placed. Now, there are a lot of creators who don't and just let YouTube automatically place those ads. And if you've been a YouTuber and you are monetized, then that doesn't always work out. Sometimes it puts it in the most awkward part of a video possible. So with this being the new default, if you want control over this, you're going to have to manually just take off the post-roll ads in your video when it comes to your ad manager. The same way that when they automatically place mid-roll ads in videos over 8 minutes in length, you have to manually opt out of that when it comes to these placements, or YouTube is going to place them automatically, and so you won't have full control over the viewer experience, but you will stand to make more money. So as long as you feel that you're okay with this and it's something that you don't want to be micromanaging, then that's fine. But usually you can get a better viewer experience by controlling this and putting the ads where you want them to be and where it makes sense for your video. Now, there's another major change that we have to talk about. I will have a detailed, dedicated video on this topic because it's really important, and it's regarding YouTube taxes. There's a lot of confusion about a policy change to YouTube monetization and the fact that the government is going to require YouTube to count YouTube revenues as royalty income. So when YouTubers are filing their taxes, if you are profitable and you've made money from YouTube, you're monetized, your income is going to be counted as royalty income. This is a good thing because it kind of helps legitimize content creators. There might be some of you who have trouble in the past trying to verify proof of income and explain what you do for a living. Well, now we're just as legitimate as any published author or any musician. So that's actually a good thing in my opinion. Dedicated video on this coming soon. The main point of confusion that I want to clear up for you is the idea that YouTube is going to take taxes out for you and basically like an employer does that, oh, the taxes are already taken out. That's not what's going to happen here. And in most cases, you should not see the ad revenue that you're paid out change in terms of what you're seeing in your dashboard. There are going to be exceptions to this, especially for creators that are US citizens that might be living abroad and some people who are in other countries. But again, I will cover that in a dedicated video. There are some friends of mine that I want to ask to help me with that video that can speak to that experience personally. So I want firsthand accounts. So video coming soon. Another important change to YouTube monetization is regarding the YouTube memberships feature. Now, typically the way AdSense revenue works, most of you are probably familiar with this. At 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, you can apply to join the YouTube Partner Program. And if you are accepted into the Partner Program, you get YouTube monetization. You get paid for the ad views on your videos when an ad is played, and it is a 55-45 revenue split between you and YouTube, the platform, which is actually pretty good. Most platforms don't do revenue sharing with us at all. Some creators complain that they don't think this is enough. It's generous and it set the standard. Now, other forms of YouTube monetization like YouTube memberships and super chats are a 70-30 split where we are being monetized directly by the audience. With memberships, people are paying monthly. We get 70% of that. And the same thing with super chats, people are donating one time, usually during a live stream. And so we get 70% of that. YouTube gets the other 30%. If someone decides to become, a member of your YouTube channel and they decide that they want to do that, well, if they're doing that at $5 a month, then every month you're getting like $3.50. YouTube is getting $1.50. So you can see how this all works out. Well, memberships is something that used to require a larger amount of subscribers or for you to do live streaming pretty regularly. It was only something for a handful of content creators. Now they've opened up to everybody who hits the 1,000 subscriber threshold and has a monetized YouTube channel. So this means that your audience can choose to support you directly with their wallets and to make sure that your content is profitable, viable, that you can keep doing this. And the good thing about this is it doesn't rely on advertisers. So this is just another way of YouTube trying to bring options to more content creators and letting our audience support us not just with their eyeballs, but with their wallets. We also need to talk about YouTube Shorts. A lot of you have asked about this. I am making a tutorial to show you how to make YouTube Shorts. There'll actually be a couple of YouTube Shorts on this channel soon, including a YouTube Short telling you about YouTube Shorts. So look forward to that. It's gonna be kind of meta, but YouTube Shorts are something people are curious about because they're wondering whether or not it helps them with YouTube monetization, with the watch time requirements for the 4,000 hours, etc. And are YouTube Shorts monetized? And the answer is yes and no. And this is why I have to make a dedicated video just about YouTube Shorts and how it works. Basically, any of the YouTube Shorts, which are basically like a TikTok video, that stuff is not going to count toward the watch time for your monetization when it's watched in a mobile device via the YouTube Shorts experience. However, if it's watched on a desktop or a laptop in the regular YouTube viewing experience on the watch page, then that will count toward your watch time requirements for monetization. However, YouTube Shorts can help you get subscribers, which could move you closer to monetization if you're under 1,000 subscribers. I will be making a new video on how to get 1,000 subscribers in 2021 because YouTube Shorts is something that now plays a role in that. And so if you want to watch my previous video on getting 1,000 subscribers that doesn't really rely on YouTube Shorts at all, you can go ahead and click the info card or in the description down below. As for monetization, if it's in the regular YouTube watching experience, it is monetized. If it's the Shorts experience, it's not monetized. And I think the reason for that is it's just about the viewing experience and it's also about the format. I don't believe that YouTube has a large inventory of vertical format ads. And I don't think that YouTube and Google are trying to do vertical format ads at the moment. And even if they did, they wouldn't have a large inventory. So that's why those probably aren't monetized. We'll see if that happens in the future. The regular video itself is if it's, watched on desktop or a laptop. So keep that in mind. Question of the day, are you monetized on YouTube, and what's the most you've made on YouTube from AdSense in a month? Let me know in the comment section. If you want to know how to make $100 a day on YouTube, click the video up here. And if you want to know how to grow a YouTube channel successfully, then watch the playlist that I'm recommending here on the screen. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. Take care.